If you're taking a TEAS exam, the reading and English sections can make or break your overall score. So let's go over exactly what's on these two sections, what to focus on, and how to study smarter. The reading section gives you 45 questions in 55 minutes. And it's all about how well you understand, analyze, and interpret written information. Just like you'll do as a nurse, reading patient charts and protocols. It's divided into three main categories: key ideas and details, that's finding the main idea; supporting details, themes, and being able to restate a passage in your own words; craft and structure, that's the author's tone, purpose, word choice, text structure, and how sentences and paragraphs connect; integration of knowledge and ideas, that's where you interpret graphs, charts, or multiple sources and evaluate argument or evidence. Expect passages that range from short workplace memos to full-length essays. Some questions will ask for inferences, meaning you have to read between the lines. Others will test your ability to find exact evidence that supports an idea. So guys, timing is everything. You have about 1 minute per question, so practice reading quickly without losing comprehension. Okay, so English and language usage. This section has 37 questions in 37 minutes. And it's where most students lose easy points because of grammar, punctuation, or spelling mistakes. It's broken into three main areas: conventions of standard English. This covers grammar rules like subject-verb agreement, pronouns, verb tense, capitalization, commas, apostrophes, and sentence boundaries. Knowledge of language. This focuses on clarity, conciseness, and sentence structure, being able to rewrite sentences that sound awkward or wordy, using language and vocabulary. So this tests your ability to use context clues, prefixes, and suffixes to determine the meaning of unfamiliar words. You might see questions that ask you to correct an error, choose the best version of a sentence, or decide which transition word fits best. Some questions even test tone, like whether a phrase sounds too formal or too casual for the setting. Okay, what to focus on when studying. For reading, focus on comprehension and application. Practice summarizing paragraphs into one sentence. When you read, always ask, what's the main idea? What's the author trying to tell me? Highlight transition words, words like however, therefore, and in addition. They guide how ideas connect. Practice inference questions. So those are the ones that don't tell you directly, but expect you to figure it out. Use short passages from online articles or practice books. And quiz yourself on tone, bias, and evidence. For English, focus on rules and repetition. Learn one grammar skill each day, like comma placement, fragments, or modifiers, and drill it until it's automatic. Study sentence combining, homophones like there, and there, and context vocabulary. Pay attention to how a sentence flows. It's not just what's right grammatically, but what reads naturally. And I say this all the time, guys, don't just memorize. Practice identifying patterns. The TEAS love to recycle common grammar traps. Here's some study tips that actually work. Use timed mini tests. Set a 10-minute timer and answer 8 to 10 reading questions to train your pacing. Build a grammar notebook. Every time you get a rule wrong, write it down. Read one short article a day, like from Healthline or The Conversation. Then summarize the main idea, the tone, and the purpose. For vocabulary, study prefixes, suffixes, and root words. They'll help you guess meanings on test day. When you practice reading, highlight transition words and evidence sentence. Those are gold. When you practice English, read each answer choice out loud. Your ear often catches what your eyes miss. And most importantly, review your wrong answers, not just the right ones. The pattern of what you keep missing is your cheat sheet to improvement. And lastly, save this video for your TEAS prep. And comment part 2 if you want me to cover math and science again. You got this.